Hey everybody. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, hold on a second here. I'm gonna get this into place. They're just having this last winter. There weren't a lot of sales up until like this last weekend, and then weekend before there was a new flea market, which wasn't so great. But I went to that, picked up a few things, but. Yesterday there happened to be a sale and I went last minute. So it had already been kind of picked over pretty hard, but it's been so cold and rainy that there just hasn't been much around. So when I showed up, I did quite a bit of digging. I was there for about an hour and then ended up picking up this box at the end to put everything in. It was, I don't know how, what did I pay, $60, something like that for everything in here. I was just able to fill it up and make them an offer. So let's see what we got inside. Shop made box, homemade, with a tray. And so I do know what's in this. It's not completely blind, obviously, but anyway, take what you can get. First thing I found is a Kex National Service. It looks like it's just like a blanket, mostly I think for mechanics. They put over your car or whatever back in the day. Here, let me fix this so we can see what I pull out a little bit better. And so it doesn't scratch up your car. It's all mended. It's kind of cool though. I really like it. I've never seen one before. I'm not actually even sure that that's what it's specifically for, but that was just a guess. Veerall Cleaning and Supply Company. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this down here a little bit too so we can kind of get a shot of everything. So let's see, 10-inch crest alloy, a little rusty, but it works. So I'm gonna put that in a soak. Some 420 channel locks, Meadville, Pennsylvania. I think that's how you say that. Don't know if you can see that. Williams 7/8 and 13/16 super wrench. I'm gonna move this light over so you can see a little bit better, maybe. 11/16 Proto Professional combo wrench. Nice shape. Another Proto 12/22 11/16 combo wrench. That's a not labeled professional, but 12/20 5/8 combo Proto USA. Proto 30/35 USA. It's, I'm not sure, this light's a little weird, but somebody had engraved their name on the other side, which I didn't notice until just now, and then somebody kind of filed it off, but still good user. Another Crescent, Jamestown, New York, 12-inch, rusty but solid. I'll just soak it. Can of Croyle, full. This is the second one I found of these in the last week. I found another one at a thrift store for $1. Diamond Horseshoe, Duluth, Minnesota. Dime alloy, 8-inch adjustable. Blue Point Supreme, 7/8 and 3/4. Blue Point Supreme, another one, 7/8 and 3/4. A little bit older. This one's got a finish on it. This one doesn't. So let's see what we got. An Eastco 5/8 combo. They were the OEM for Craftsman for a while, and maybe even a few other brands. Another Proto Los Angeles 5/8 and 3/4. Again with that sanded off side, but they actually did a pretty good job. So maybe if I sandblast it, it'll get at least closer to the original texture. So what we got here? Crescent Crustalloy 6" in good shape. It's a little bent. I didn't notice that, but not too bad. Again, like the damage on, or like, wouldn't even call it damage, but most of the times I just throw everything in the box because it doesn't really, when you buy a box this big, it doesn't really change the price if you throw stuff in because you're like offering on the whole lot. Excuse me. There are some estate sale brokers out there that go through and they like try and charge you an exorbitant price per item or whatever, but they usually don't do very well and they don't get very many estates to handle. So, but here's another Crescent 6" USA, or no, excuse me, 8". A little bit of rust, but nothing a soak won't fix. 11/16 12/22 Proto. I think there was another one of those in there already. Yeah. So now there's 2. Satin finish. Those are pretty nice. Let's see what else we got. Let's take the other wrenches out. Another Crescent tool, Jamestown. What is that, a 10". Pretty rusty, but once I soak it and oil it, it'll be in great shape. It's just surface rust. So a Blue Point Supreme 11/16, and I can't read the other. Let's see, 3/8, I think. Anyway, made by Snap-on. Nice wrenches. Dunlop. I'm not sure how that got in there. 1/2 and 9/16. I actually do know a couple people that like the Dunlop stuff. So, but I only ever find one at a time, so I kind of have to stash them away for a bit and until it's worthwhile. Super adjustable Williams. Adjustable wrench, a little bit wobbly. I probably wouldn't have grabbed that normally, but like I said, it doesn't really change the price of the lot much. Spread satin Glidden paint can opener. Those are pretty cool. I don't know. I always have one in my pocket on my apron in case I need to open a can of paint. What do we got here? Channel lock 430s made in the US with their, is that like, it looks like it was green at one time and it was turned brown, the rubber on it, but in pretty good shape. Teeth, nothing real broken. It looks like it's engraved a little. A lot of times these are just users, Let's get at some more out of the top here. And these are just kind of the mechanics tools, obviously. So, what do we got? Proto USA 3/16 and 1/4. Little baby. Snap-on 9/16 combo. That needs a soak, but looks like maybe it's possibly a World War II era kind of, maybe the 60s. I don't know what this is. It looks like a Proto maybe, but I'll come back to that with a brush and see if I can figure it out. Here's a snap-on 5/8 combo, little stubby, older one. 1/2 inch snap-on combo. This is definitely a proto or something of some sort, maybe. Oh, New Britain, same thing, really. 1/2 inch combo, bit older, square body one. Snap-on 5/8 stubby wrench. Snap-on 9/16. Might be enough in here for a set. We got a, what is this, a Bonnie? Yeah. 5/8 and 3/4. Does that say Zenith? Something in the middle. Proto ring, snap ring, pliers, number 391. A Proto 1120, 3/8 and 5/16 box wrench, satin finish. This is snap-on 11/16 and 5/8 wrench. Needs a soak, but got some little points pliers. Chrome vanadium, that makes me think duochrome. Probably it looks like I've had duochrome ones in the past, so I'm guessing here, but it's partially obstructed. Number 3411. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Indestro on the other side. So Indestro in Chicago. Snap-on 3/8 and 7/16. A little black oxide finish wrench. And then an offset blue point 1/2 inch and 9/16 box wrench, but offset, like I said. And snap-on 3/8 and 7/16. Black oxide finish. It looks almost brand new. Another one, 3/8 and 7/16. But that one's like a raw steel. And then this one again. And see if I can, do I have a scrubby pad or something nearby? It is a snap-on 5. What is that? 5/8 and 11/16. It's got a lot of paint on it, so I don't know, that's probably going to take a little more to clean up. And then a Shipwright's caulking tool, which is kind of an odd find considering. I'm going to move all these back into the tray, and then move the tray out of the way. All right, so left off with that caulking tool. That's sealing, I'm not sure. Let's see, we got this little tray, kind of a cool little tray, metal tray. And these are all snap-on sockets. What's this, a 7/8 extended, looks like a, maybe for a spark plug. 5/8, 11/16. 7/8. And we got 9/16. Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna read them all off, but it's kind of an assortment. Might be a couple protos in there, but I don't think I, oh wait, yeah, see, I got a PNC one in there. And I don't know what this is for. It's a 1/2 inch snap-on. It's got this weird shape, but it's got this kind of weird insert. I'm wondering if it's some specialty automotive. Yeah, some more just regular snap-on sockets. This one was ground down a little bit, it looks like. I hate it when people do that, but kind of, it's a 9/16, so I think there's a few of those in there. And then the really cool, I think the best piece of the snap-on stuff I got, sorry, it's a little dirty, is this GF70S USA ratchet. Black oxide finish. What is that, a 3/8? Double check. Yeah, 3/8 socket or a ratchet handle. Looks like it's almost never been used. Real smooth action. Yeah, might be a nice pear head on it. In this cool little green tray. Get that out of the way. And then the bottom of the box, these are not mechanics tools. I got a STP carb spray cleaner can. I always like these old ones when they have the lid. I'll like either use the carb spray and then, or if it doesn't work, I'll poke a hole in the bottom of it and just have it as a display piece. It's kind of, those stuff with the old logos is pretty dope. Let's see what else. Old car rear side mirror. Not sure what that's from. I just grabbed it on a lark. I thought it was kind of nice. Very swoopy design. I can mount it on the wall. See if my wife's sneaking it behind me. She does actually like to do. That's no joke. Let's see. Box of stove bolts, 1/4 inch to 1/2, or 1/4 inch diameter, 1/2 length, with some square nuts in there. It's kind of mixed in, I guess. I always buy hardware. Let's see what else. Pull this stuff out by the handful here. Ooh. Some really cool smalls, I guess. Let's see. So this is kind of a weird thing. I found a whole bunch of cut up Stanley levels. Looks they were cut up. Someone was maybe trying to make something longer or shorter. I don't really know, but they were left behind. And I grabbed them because they still have the levels. I just, the bubble levels, they're in really good shape. So I thought maybe there are people out there that could use them. This one's got a brass and a nickel covered brass one. And there's another nickel covered brass, but see how they cut it. Same here. And so all together I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there was a loose one I just had here somewhere. Might be, yeah, there's a loose one around in this pile. I don't know if I'll, wait, there it is. But this one, the level is in kind of bad shape. It looks like it has weld splatter all over it. but they're all Stanley, so I don't know. That might be cool to have some spares or get some to people who need them. And, you know, they're not the easiest thing in the world to find. All right, let's get this. I'll bump my camera. So this right here is kind of, the lid's a bit damaged. I'm gonna see if I can repair it, but this is a SK set. I'm not sure where it's from. Most of the time they are unmarked, but it's just one of their socket sets. I had a box just like this before. I recognized it immediately. The box I had was black and it was in better shape. See, this one's kind of munched up, but I'm going to see if I can reshape that and straighten it out. I think it will work pretty well if I'm careful. And it's slides on. Let's see. Oh, there's too much crap in there for me to really show you, but it slides on there and then, but this one's not staying on because it's bent, like I said. But a lot of times you can tell by looking at the sockets, and then you know, there you go. Obviously not a ratchet one, but I do have a bunch of these just loose ones that I found all over. I didn't realize there was a Craftsman 9/16 long C Craftsman box wrench in there. It looks like it's been beat up on pretty bad. And then what does this say? Made in USA, hardened steel. Oh. I don't know who made that, but I'm sure maybe if you know, you could put it in the comments. Just a pressed steel wrench set. Let me put that back in here. I don't think there's much else. For any volt current, Robbins and Myers. To inspect commutator, first remove oiler, then this cover. So here's a little motor. Pretty dirty, but it moves freely. I have not tested it yet. It does have a really weird mounting base on it, which I've not seen on a small motor like this, but it probably was made for something specific. But like I said, I haven't tested it yet, so maybe it'll work. That would be nice. All right, so moving on, a Roll Air Imperial Eastman flaring tool. It's kind of cool. It's like all set up to thought it was kind of a nifty design I'd never seen before, but it's all there. I don't need it at all. I have so many of these. Let's see. Union Twist Drill, Athol, Massachusetts. This is empty. It's just a plastic box, but it's 12 HSS taps, 4 flutes, 5/16, 18 national course box. I thought it was kind of cool. I like the old packaging, but I very rarely see plastic ones. I'm not a huge fan, but I just thought it was kind of a cool, more modern design, but still vintage. Some Union high-speed 13/32 blued drill bits. A Daniel Boone Turner Day Woolworth Handle Company. What does that say? Turner Day? I don't know. An old vintage handle with paper label on it. I'm a sucker for them, even if it is for a claw hammer, which I hate. Let's see. Couple of little brushes, some nice ones, still soft, relatively straight bristles. Always handy. File handle. A Stanley Jobmaster ball peen hammer. I think it's maybe like a 4 ounce with a replaced Regina 12-inch machine handle on it. Looks like it was just put on there and put on there fairly well. So, and right side up, which is pretty important. Shoot-A-Light safety gas lighter. You can replace the flints in them to light oxyacetylene torches or pretty much anything. There's 2 of them. Knife, pocket knife, big one. It looks like it's been shaved down quite a bit, but still in relatively good shape. Let's see. 2 blades. I don't see a name. Oh wait, where? What is that? Is that Schrade? Schrade? I'm not. Charday? Schrade Walden. I don't know. I just threw it in. We got Stanley Rule Level. What is that? Let's see the size here. Two-inch blade. Can't. Let's see. Yeah, it says Stanley Rule Level. It's the triangular logo. Probably can't see that because of the rust, but take my word for it. Little skinny chisel. Not seeing a name right offhand, but it looks like a Stanley, so maybe not though. Looks, I mean, super sharp. So, let's see. Little Fuller's tool steel with an amber handle. I don't know. The handle looks like it might not last much longer, but could always put a wooden one on it. Stainless steel wire brush. Starrett center finder. Really looked high and low for the rest of the set, but it was not there. But that's okay. I have other sets of this era and not enough of these, at least matching. So let's see. We got a bunch of hand files. All in relatively good shape. They all seem to be like Nicholson. Not seeing one on there. Nicholson. Don't see a mark on there. Nicholson, probably, they're all Nicholson and, yeah, another Nicholson. So a handful of those, almost unused shape, very lightly used, always good addition. Some interesting, we got 10-inch and a bunch of 12-inch Starrett hacksaw blades. I never find these in this size, or rarely. They have been rolling around in the bottom of a drawer. There's a Nicholson, a Coast to Coast hardware one, and Simon's. They make files, but the Starrett ones are a good find. I think I have 3 this length. So anyway, it's kind of nice to come across those. This is just a Milwaukee brush, still new in box, so I grabbed it. Good for cleaning up stuff. And what else we got? Oh, little Baby Ridges 6-inch. Still has the water slide decal. Ridge Tool Illyria, if that's how you say that. Elira, Ohio, I'm assuming. USA 6-inch pipe wrench. Slightly dirty, but looks like it's only ever been used a couple times, if that. And piece of tool steel that says for pouring casts etched into it. I don't know why they would say that, but high speed. A general drill and wire gauge index, General Hardware Core Company. Got a little rust. Made in New York though. I got a few of these, so I'll probably put that on eBay. And then I'm not sure who made this little steel. Let's see, does it have a logo? Not that I can see. Could be from a Handy Andy Kid set or something like that, or maybe came with a larger set of just, on the peg grab bags. But I always like these. This one's a little higher quality, which makes me think that it's not from a kid set. But and that is not. Oh, here. This is a Stanley number 39.5 level, but the bubble is missing. But I could probably grab one of those ones out of the broken other levels and put it in there after cleaning this up. So it's a sweetheart, made in the USA. It's kind of nice. It's actually my favorite find out of all these things because I don't really have one, and I don't know if I'll ever use it even, but anyway, I like the more precision tools. I also got this oil can. Can't really quite make out the manufacturer. Let's see. I don't think it's Eagle. Let's get some of this paint gunk off here. Of course, the name of the company, I think it might be Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Gem Manufacturing Corporation. So it's kind of an interesting one. I always grab them if I have this machine knurled top. They're usually of higher quality. Does have some unknown substance in it. So anyway, I'll clean that up and add it to the collection. So that is it. Yeah, that's everything, including the box. So it's getting warmer out, so I'll be hitting some more sales here and there. I'm trying to really tone it down actually on the tools. Like I buy them faster than I sell them. So but if you want to see some of the stuff I have, You could look up Tool Scrounge on Instagram. Give me a follow. There's links in my bio there to my eBay page, which is also Tool Scrounge. And yeah, hopefully I have a lot more coming up for sale. I'm trying to get somebody that I can pay to help me list stuff, because I hate listing things. It's just, I hate it so much. Anyway, I'd rather pull teeth, but I should probably just suck it up and do it. And yeah, so there'll be more sales coming up. Hopefully I'll find some more full boxes or whatnot. And maybe I also have a second final short part to that lamp restoration I did. That'll be coming up, and I'll post it. But this winter was really hard for a lot of people, including myself, being snowed in for a couple of weeks. And I also caught COVID at one point. So yeah. All right, cool. Well, I mean, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. That'd be really cool if I could get the 1,000 subscriber mark for quote unquote monetization. But it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna do this because it's fun. So hope you had a nice winter. I hope you're having some really good plans coming up for the springtime, for the warm season. And don't let anybody get you down. I've just noticed that online there are a lot of people that are just really not liking themselves too much and making rude comments and then wandering off. But it says more about them than it does about us. So anyway, have fun. All right. See you next time. Bye.